Alrighty, well, good morning, and I am on the road, just coming out of a little dirt road that I had to pull over to super glue this dash mount because the adhesive that was with it sucked and it kept flying off the dash, and I don't want my camera to bust. Might not be this big elaborate camera, but I would like it to last. And we're on I'm not going to be taking my whole drive, but just bits and pieces so I can show you some stuff, and you'll have to forgive any bad audio because my windows are down. It's a warm morning. It's not supposed to remain warm anymore after this afternoon, but we're on our way up and out of here. Take us a little road trip. I'll be back. Alrighty, I'm on County Road 3, otherwise known as Ute Pass. This is the Bar Lazy J guest ranch that we're going past, and this is where people pay top dollar to have a little resort time, a little escape time. There's some cabins, and it's beautiful. But I'm going to get up here. I've got to let the dogs out for a few minutes, and then we'll keep driving. I'll check back in. Alrighty, so I'm turning into Williams Fork Reservoir. Belongs to the Denver Water Board. And I'm hoping that I've got some open spots down on the beach, so I'll let the dogs potty and play in the water for a few minutes. I don't get to pan around with the camera when it's on the dash. It's kind of, although I can swivel it, that would mean I would have to dink around with my hands and not be paying attention to the road, and when I'm driving that's just not an option. But I used to camp down here a lot at Williams Fork. It belongs to the Denver Water Board, like I said, and they do allow you to camp longer than 2 weeks. However, better keep your camp cleaned up and stuff, because if you look like some hobo bum with trash laying around and crap, they will call you on it and they will ask you to leave. This is kind of a fishing mecca. Lots of big pike in here, and I'm sure some little ones. They do some salmon, freshwater salmon, and it's yucky, so they allow you to snag salmon here, and I pass. And yeah, there's some lake trout and stuff here, and there's some camping areas. Well, it's not really, like designated pay-for camp areas, but it allows you to do some camping, park your little RV and stuff. The water's way up since we were here this spring, and I don't know if I'm going to find a place to let the dogs run around without ending up in somebody's camping yard, but we'll see. Go around this lake a little bit. This lake is absolutely beautiful. Usually first thing in the morning, last thing in the evening, you end up pretty wind free. but the wind can rip across here so so hard that it'll knock your teeth out. So I spent a lot of time here camping with my daughter. Her and I spent a lot of summers here. When I had my big Vagabond, and a Vagabond is almost like an Airstream, only it's a different brand name. And it was like 32 foot long, big old camper, but it was nice, it was fun. We didn't have a landlord. We got to do a lot of kicking back and enjoying the outdoors. We'd go into school and work in the daytime, but after that, over here by the shade, so at least we got a little bit of shade on the car. Not much, a little bit, and I'll take some more in a minute. Alright, well, got the fur kids out for a potty run. Like I said, this is Williams Fork Reservoir. It's absolutely amazing. All kinds of... Let me get up my butt and take some scene. See if I can get a little closer. But you will see the most beautiful sunsets ever here. And it's a huge lake, great place to camp, or a huge reservoir, I should say. And the kids are doing the business, and then we'll be back on the road. Tape some more shortly. Alright, Jody, this clip is for you. Wanted to show you where that turnoff was for the National Forest for hiking up here, because it's a great place to hike. Nice level ground, and usually if it's not hunting season, it's doubtful you'll see anybody. But you come down this flat stretch where this little house is, and it's like the only really straight part of the road, and a bunch of hay bales off here to the right, and I think they got like some loading chutes and stuff for cattle out here. In the wintertime, this road gets real gnarly because it's wide open. But right after you get past this, load and shoot area, cattle working area, the turnoff's just right up here. It's really pretty back here. It's nice and open, although there are some trees. But just before you get into this big turn here, you'll see the turnoff up here to the right. And they got the gate closed, but I'm going to guess that it is not locked. It's closed because of cattle. And maybe on my way back I will stop and go through there and let the dogs run around. This is called Mule Creek, by the way. Tape some more in a minute. Alrighty, so here we are entering a blind. Look at the yellow already. Ew. Although I love the beauty of the yellow, I know what's coming after it. But that means it got mighty cold up here. But this is a blend of the Arapahoe National Forest, and some of this property belongs to the Henderson Mine and Mill. And they make lignite, which is the stuff that hardens steel. They put it with steel, it hardens it, and it's a huge mine. A lot of it's underground. I'm looking for a place up here to let the dogs out for a little bit, but I might be doing that on my way back home. Because right now, it's pretty hot. There's a place to let them out by the river, but I want to get my road trip over with before I dink around before coming back. I will take more shortly. Okay, up there you can see the big Henderson mine. Like I say, a whole bunch of it's underground. They got a railroad system that'll take you, I think, damn near to Denver. Anyway, we're taping in a minute. Alrighty, so we're coming up to the summit of Ute Pass, and believe me when I say it is one of the most spectacular views in this county. And forgive if you can't hear me. I got I do have AC on this thing, but it just runs the car so hot that I don't want to punish my motor. And we're almost to the summit of Ute Pass, and I will stop and take some better footage than just the road. But it's positively gorgeous up here, and I absolutely love it. And there's a few people parked up here, but thanks, Suede. Alright, that is Ute Pass out there, and I'll have to take my camera off to get a more of a panoramic of it, but I love it up here. You can just see the vastness of where we are, and pictures do not do it justice. If you're not here in person, you won't even remotely feel how beautiful this place is. I'm going to take some snapshots. I'll be putting them on Facebook because I'm not pulling the cam off that much. But more to come. Alrighty, we're coming down Ute Pass now. And believe me when I say in winter, this can be one sketchy, hairy SOB. And a lot of times it's better either to not take the trip over to Silverthorne at all, or to go Highway 9 through Kremling, and that can be a sketchy SOB too. So, you know, either way you look at it, it is hairy in the winter time. Hell, it can be hairy in the summer. It can start snowing up here, you know, like in 5 minutes flat or less. But I know there's probably a lot of wind because I got my windows open, and I'm sorry for that. But this is a beautiful drive, and if you're ever out this way and we're about to hit a cattle guard, which will make a noise. Oh, they got it kind of filled in. Alright, well, that's cool. But, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful country. This is the big valley down here. And I'll be down there shortly. Oh boy, we got some rigs ahead of us doing turtle mode. I will tape more later. Okay, we're almost to Highway 9, which takes us over to Silverthorne, and I'll be taping some, you know, all the way there and back. Just not all the way there and back, because it would be like, you know, endless video of you watching the road. So I'll tape more later. All right, we're officially in Silverthorne. This is the entrance to 70. And I'm gonna. Okay, this is Silverthorne. Entrance to 70, and we are officially in Silverthorne. I will tape some more in a bit. Alright, we are leaving Silverthorne, heading back home. It's raining down the valley. We've been rained on a couple times, but I'm okay with that. Feels pretty good, as a matter of fact. But a lot of traffic today. I'm sure that's because it's not only Friday, but archery season has started. So there'll be the happy slappy campers piling in, as per usual. Oh, and there's some lightning. Wonder if my cam caught that. I'll find out when I get home. But with luck, I can tape some more. Talk to you soon. I gotta drive. Guess who's heading into the rainstorm? That'd be us. We're back on Ute Pass, heading back home. Yes, my wipers are flying by the camera, but as you can see ahead of us, there's a big bunch of rain right there in that pile. And it's probably going to go to blue skies here in like, 3 to 5 minutes again. I think this is rainstorm number 5 so far. But hey, like I said, I'm good with rainstorms. They feel good. Alright, I'll try to tape some more if we get into some nice weather, because looking at my windshield with rain hitting it probably isn't the funnest thing to do. Alright, talk soon. Peace out. Okay, so we got rained on real good. And the planet needed it, so no complaints here. But we're coming down Ute Pass once again, heading towards Grant County, and yeah, we still got a little drizzle going on, but it's beautiful, it's cool. We're heading towards the Henderson mine, which right when I come around this corner, you will get to see how huge it is. Well, it's probably hard to tell how huge it is from a camera, but believe me when I tell you, it's huge. We're going through little poofs of fog, which is okay because it's daylight and I can see what the hell I'm doing. But we're coming down off the hill, and the fur kids enjoyed the ride. They always do. I'm going to try to pull up down here by the entrance to one of the roads that takes you up and back over into Grant County, but I just want to see if I can find a spot to let them play in the water for a little while. And there is the mill. I say, they make malignite, and that is the stuff that hardens steel. That big pipe way over there, they have rail cars that come, ship it in and out, up and down the mountain. And there's a deer. Whoops. Glad that turned and went the other way. I don't need that kind of damage on my car. It does not need a deer skin, but it's cool enough so I can expect animals to come out, because after all, I come out when they come out. I either come out when it's raining, or it's cool, or it's nighttime or morning time, and that's right when the animals do it too. But we'll see if I can't find a place to let the critters play, and I'll see if I can tape some of that. Check with you in a bit. Alright, we're still cruising down Williams. This is Williams Fork Road. That's what I've always called it, aka County Road 3. We're past a lot of the Henderson mine stuff. There is some ponds down here, but and a few private roads for that. But this is a beautiful drive, and I sure wish Wade would stop hacking. She hangs over the back seat until she gags herself. I give her great credit for her high intelligence. Okay, not really. Tape in a bit. Alright, so I am off on one of the side roads. There is a nice creek that runs up and down here. This is the Kaiser County Road 139. And this will eventually take you over to the complete other end of the county. Share the road. Tell that to the semis, would you? The log and trucks. But I'm trying to find a place that's close to water, and I know there's some places up here because I used to camp up here. And there's still a little rain going on here and there, way up above us. I'm sure it'll move in eventually. It was just dumping, and we're now on dry road. Colorado for you. And with luck, I can find a place to run these fur kids out to where when I get home, all they want to do is collapse and sleep, and I might just join them. You never know. It could happen. I don't go out very far on weekends because usually there's just too many people. It's getting a little easier right now because school's back in, and let's see. Jesus, there's somebody's shoes there. Hey, I get the mountains, but throw your shoes off? I don't know about that part. But I hope to get up here next to some water. We would have to go down into the ditch for that. I know there's somewhere the water runs right by the road. I think I just passed one of them. Heavy timber up here, and it's lush and cool and beautiful. been so long since I've been up this road that hell, my fave spots might not even exist anymore. Could have been washed out, taken away, who knows. Yeah, that's kind of iffy. Really close to the road, too. I don't like to be too close to the road in case somebody comes blasting past and the dogs are out. I don't, some of these people aren't even paying attention to where they're going. They're just, you know, in La La Land, which this place can do to you. And, you don't see nothing. Anyway, I think I am long past the spots I was looking for. So I'm probably going to go up here and turn around. There's a big old varmint in the road. Dude. And I'm thinking I'm going to turn around. Okay, we're going to try this again. Going back down the road because I really don't want to go all the way up and over. And there's that marmot again. He's busy. See him? I don't know if you see him or not. I have to back up a little bit. He thinks his poop don't stink. He's over there on the right. See if I can get a pic of him. Maybe. Maybe not. Good enough. Alright. I'm gonna keep going. Chirp, 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 chirp. They make big chirps. You can hear them way off when they're warning the family that intruders are about. But right down here there's a spot that kind of takes you into the timber. Got some water. Maybe I can get off the road and let these fur buckets be nuts for a few minutes. Because after all, that's the fun of being a fur bucket. It's to get to run around like a maniac and play in the water. Sometimes I don't get out as often as I'd like to. But I sure like to let my dogs be dogs as often as I can. And that means having some fun in the water. Where is that spot? It's right up here in the timber. Well, we're almost out of here, so I gotta find that spot. And I think it's right down here in this big cluster of pines. Let me see what we got going on here. No, that's just a cul-de-sac. Takes you up where I don't need to go right now. Okay, here's the turnoff. Let's see if we got any of this to ourselves. I see a vehicle, I think, yeah. They're camping down here. Alright, well, found a dandy spot to let the kids play in the water. Better not be looking for nothing to eat. Go swimming if you're gonna. I don't know what is up with Suede, but I'm pretty sure it has to do with her past of if you can find something to eat, eat it, because you never know when you're going to get another meal. She just ate a great meal before we left. Come on, Coda. Go play in the water. Get a drink. Come on, Coda. And my little girl, she always comes. Suede's still trying to figure out if she can get something to eat. Or maybe a turd to roll in or something stinky. I think she got plenty wet though. I'm glad to tell you if the stinky dog syndrome will be over before we get home. They'll get air dried. But there's the river. Now this is a spot I could stay all damn day. So quiet. I love it. Alrighty, we are dropping back into the valley. That's Elk Mountain way out there. And it was a really great day. I thank everybody that rode with me today, or I should say watched. Be sure, let me give you the spiel. Be sure and subscribe and hit the notification bell so when I post another one, you'll know it. But I may tape some more, but for now, I'm just anxious to get home. Keep on rocking. Peace out. Alright, I'm taping some more. This is the Byers Canyon. And might not look like much, but it's huge. The train comes through it also. A long time ago, this used to be riverbed, and you went up over the top in the stagecoach days. This is a canyon you do not want to be in when it's raining hard, because you can have some big rocks come down, killer rocks, and slides of all different kinds, so you kind of got to be careful and just keep your eyes peeled. I've heard of a few people getting killed from rock slides in this canyon. But it's beautiful. There's a road that takes you to the top that lets you sit up there and look around, and the cars down here look like little Tonka cars. And at night it's cool to sit up there when the train comes through the canyon, because it looks like a little toy train, and it's got the most eerie squeak and squeal as it creeps through the canyon. But I wanted to show it to you. Never know what else I'll see that I need to take a pickup, but my battery's almost dead, so we'll see. Alrighty, we're coming back into my area. I'm getting a drop of rain here and there, but it's so welcome. I welcome the rain. I don't really care for the lightning because it could start a forest fire, and we do not need that, but the moisture, we needed the moisture real bad. It looks like most everybody's got their hay up out here. rush hour. Alright, the end. Alrighty, this is the back road coming into my town, which I prefer as opposed to all the traffic and mayhem. And it's raining here and there in the valley, and I love it. You can just keep right on doing it because we need it. Cattle guard coming. And Coda is way ready to go home. She'll be out like a light for a while. Sway too. They both got to have a good run today. Well, I rode on my horse on this road many times. Brought home lots of cows, sent out lots of cows. Had a bunch of yearlings out here one year that took off in every direction, busted through a fence. And yearlings, they're not herd bound like adult cattle. They will spread and run wherever they want to. And that could be counties away. But it took us about 4 days to get them all back. Some of them ended up way across the other end of town. But hey, that's okay. We found them all. And talk about 10, 12-hour days in the saddle. Me and my horse would get off and start walking right about here because the barn was right up around the bend, and by then my legs were usually screaming for mercy, and so were my feet. But yeah, I did a lot of work on this road, and I would still like to own a cabin back here, but I would like to own a cabin just about anywhere as long as it wasn't in town. Anyway, I think my battery's about to kick off. We will take more video as soon as we can, and I hope you enjoyed the ride. One more time with enthusiasm, Sonny Biatch.